Janero's Copacabana Beach, Brazil's and the world's most famous stretches of sand. As I watch life go by here in all its varied forms, I've come to realize that any understanding of Brazil really begins on its beaches. In this vibrant, multicultural country, the beach is not just a place, it's a state of mind, a way of thinking and living. Rio alone, I'm told, has over 70 beaches, each with its own community. Some are for bodybuilders, others are for senior citizens, still others are popular with parents and children.
To translate these sentences.
In this vibrant, multicultural country, the beach is not just a place, it's a state of mind, a way of thinking and living.
Okay, now any volunteer?
在这个有活力且文化丰富的国家，沙滩不只是一个地方，它是一个精神的象征，一种思考还有生活的方式。
Okay, thank you. And now, listen to CD carefully, and I will answer a question.
Rio alone, I'm told, has over 70 beaches, each with its own community. Some are for bodybuilders, others are for senior citizens. Still others are popular with parents and children.
Okay, the question is how many beaches in Rio alone? Any volunteer?
70 beaches.
Yes, the correct answer is over 70 beaches. The team 2 plus 1 point. And now I introduce some vocabularies for you. The first one is eager. It means someone is enthusiastic. And the second word is ultimate. It is similar to in the list and in the final. Okay, I will pick up a student to recite the paragraph 3. Any volunteer?
你要上课吗？没关系，没关系，因为他们这样没办法的话，我先。一般我去哪里这边话，我会因为你不用上课。
And now listen carefully, and I will pick up students to translate these sentences.
But Rio's beaches are just the starting point for my exploration of Brazil's Atlantic coastline, which at more than 8,000 kilometers, 5,000 miles, and with more than 2,000 beaches, is the longest in the world.
Any volunteer?
Rio 那边的海滩只是一个我对拔旗探索的起始点。那我对拔旗那个亚特兰大海岸的探索的起始点。那这个地方它是超过了8000公里，也是5000英里，那有超过了2000多处的海滩，算是世界上最长的那种海岸线。
Okay, thank you. And team 4 will plus 1 point. And now listen carefully. The same paragraph. And I will pick a student to answer my question.
But Rio's beaches are just the starting point for my exploration of Brazil's Atlantic coastline, which at more than 8,000 kilometers, 5,000 miles, and with more than 2,000 beaches, is the longest in the world.
Any volunteer?
8000公里。
Yes, the correct answer is over 8,000 kilometers. Now I will introduce some vocabularies. The first vocabulary is distinctive. It means something special and is similar to unique. The second word is intermarried. It means a person married to a person who is different race. The third word is cuisine. It means some delicious food, and it is similar to dishes. Now I need a student to recite the paragraph 4. Any volunteer?
I head to a place said to have some of Brazilian best coastline, the state of Bahia, and in the northeast. Portuguese settlers established themselves at the Bahia's present-day capital, Salvador da Bahia, in 1549. Over centuries, people of many races have arrived and intermarried here, creating a distinguished culture mix which infuses Bahia's language, religion, cuisines, music, and dance.
Okay, thank you.
来到这里，并且和这里的当地居民结婚，然后造成了一个很独特、有混合性的文化。它影响了Bahamas的语言啊、宗教啊、菜肴、音乐还有舞蹈。
Yes, is the correct answer. The team 5 will plus 1 point. Oh, now listen carefully, and I will pick a student to answer my question.
Portuguese settlers established themselves at Bahia's present-day capital, Salvador da Bahia, in 1549.
Any volunteers? Portuguese. Yes, the correct answer is Portuguese. 葡萄牙人. Now I will introduce some vocabularies. The first vocabulary is magnificent. It means some scenery is wonderful, and it is similar to splendid. The second word is graceful. It means someone's posture is beautiful, and it is similar to elegant. Now I will pick up student to recite the paragraph 5.
I've been told that one of Bahia's best beaches, Praia, lies just south of Salvador, near the town of Icare. On arriving at Praia's beach, I discovered its golden sand lined by a row of perfect palm trees, moving softly in the ocean breeze. Under the moon, silver waves rolled onto the sand. As I enter the water, I have the feeling of swimming through moonlight. Praia's beauty is magnificent. Its perfect curves and graceful lines are like something you might see in a postcard. But for me, it's a little too perfect. The beach I'm searching for needs to be a little wider.
Okay, thank you. And now listen carefully. The team 1 will plus 1 point. And listen carefully. And I will pick up students to translate these sentences.
On arriving at Praia's beach, I discover its golden sand lined by a row of perfect palm trees, moving softly in the ocean breeze.
Any volunteer?
Praia 的海滩的时候，我发现它的黄金海岸线，然后伴随着一整串很漂亮的棕榈树，然后随风在海风下那个轻柔的随风摇摆。
Yes, it's a correct answer. Listen carefully, and I will pick up student to come to the blackboard and write the words down to fulfill the words in blank.
As I enter the water, I have the feeling of swimming through moonlight. Praia's beauty is magnificent. Its perfect curves and graceful lines are like something you might see in a postcard.
Any volunteer? Come to the blackboard and write the words down. Yes, the team 4 will plus 1 point. The first blank is moonlight, and the second blank is magnificent, and the third blank is curse. And now turn to next page. And the next teacher, Zhang Chongzhen, will invite another context in Brazil.
Hello everybody, I'm Peter, and I'm going to teach you page 66. And the vocabulary is handful, 一把，然后 destination 目的地 hang out 住处 windsurfing is like 风帆冲浪 and spoiled 宠坏糟蹋。This is the word is says Jerry Quaquara. One time. Yes, Quaquara. Jerry Quaquara. It's a weird word. Okay. Now, everybody, any volunteers who wants to read.
I continue my search, heading north to one of Brazil's legendary beaches, Jericoacoara. 20 years ago, only a handful of people were living in Jeri. Today, it's an international destination, considered one of the best beach hangouts in the world, especially if you like windsurfing. It attracts visitors from Tokyo to Toronto and has grown from a small village into a lively little town. Despite the changes, Jeri hasn't been spoiled by tourists, mostly because of its isolated location. It's at least 5 hours from any airport.
Thank you.
20 years ago, only a handful of people were living in Jeri. Today, it's an international destination.